I'm still a person. I have feelings, you know? I just don't know what to do. Like, I didn't plan to wake up this morning and have nothing. Like, everything I own is gone. I just don't know. And then to have the people that are supposed to be the ones that help in this town and the ones that are supposed to, you know, be there to protect us, to stand there and laugh at everything I have worked hard for and everything that I worked hard to keep and not have stolen from me, go up in flames, and then making jokes about it. Who the hell takes 10 minutes to even put water on a fire? They don't know if anybody was in that house. They don't know what it's like to live every day like this. They have no idea. I get it, that house was a piece of shit, and I get it that it's not to their standards, but where else were we supposed to go? Are they gonna give us a place to live for tomorrow? No. And I'm sorry to say it, but people go out and sell their ass every day just so that way they have a place to live. And then people want to call them sluts, want to call them whores, want to call them all this. You know, half of us do, you know, a toke every day just to get through the goddamn day. And nobody will understand until they wake up one day and everything is gone. Like, I don't even know how to express even how I feel right now. Other than the fact that, yeah, I'm upset because everything I own is gone. Most of that shit I can replace, but the pictures of my kids I can't replace. You know, things I've gotten from people who are dead I can't replace. And then the people who do want to help us, they've got restrictions now because the people who, you know, run this town, whatever you want to call it, don't understand slightly what it's like to wake up every day like this. I was a mother, I was a wife, I was a nurse, I had everything. And this is the second time I've woke up one morning and everything's been gone. And I'm supposed to just wake up tomorrow and be like, yeah, brush it off. It doesn't work like that. Like, I'm sick and now I gotta worry about not only being sick and starting my treatment again in January, but now I have to worry about, come Monday, where I'm gonna live. Am I gonna be out in the street where I'm gonna catch pneumonia and could die? Like, I don't know. I don't know what to do or even to slightly make anyone understand how I feel right now. I didn't decide to be like this. I didn't decide for my whole entire family to become ignorant, self-centered people. I didn't expect for that. I'd give anything to wake up every morning and not have to worry about where I'm gonna live or, you know, if I'm gonna eat that day. I'd give anything. And when you call and ask for help and you pretty much get laughed at or pushed away because, you know, you do drugs or because you used to live at the lodge or whatever it is bullshit. It really is. One thing I can say is I don't have a criminal record, so the bullshit about every drug addict is a criminal, that's a load of crap, because I don't have a criminal record. And I've done drugs for what, last 2 years? And I don't have a criminal record. So, I don't know. to be honest with you, it's not the drugs or the mental illness that's killing us. It's the people around us who don't help, who don't give a shit about the people and how they're gonna be tomorrow. Because they get to lay their head down on a nice fluffy pillow, you know, with their kids and their wife and their husbands or whatever. The rest of us don't get that. I'm not gonna name any names, but I know somebody 2 nights ago who slept in a park and froze their asses off because they had nowhere to go. I know people who purposely do shit to get themselves thrown in jail just because they know that they'll wake up in the morning warm and have food. And it's not right. When I moved here in 2008, this town was not like this. People would give the shirt off their back to help their neighbor, and now somebody could be being beaten or murdered out on the street and people will close their doors and close their blinds like nothing happened. And it's ridiculous. I don't know what more to say other than that. I really don't. You know, when I asked the female officer when she was standing outside, I said to her, I'm like, can you tell me what we can possibly do before the night's up, before it gets cold tonight? And you know, she looked at me and laughed, and she was like, what am I supposed to do? And it took everything in me to turn around and walk away. Everything in me. These are supposed to be the people that, you know, if something bad happens, like, we're supposed to be able to call to protect us. But you want to laugh when you know that there are 8 people who could be possibly sleeping in the cold tonight, and all you can do is fucking laugh. I woke up this morning to my door being kicked in, and when I opened my eyes, the only thing I seen were flames on my ceiling. And you know, one person in that entire house risked his life to make sure everybody else got out. And that one person still, as far as I know, has not even come and asked anyone for help for himself. I do have to say one thing though, Kathy. I appreciate today that you took time out of your day you're supposed to have with your family to make sure that at least some of us had a place to go tonight. And I thank you for that, because you didn't have to do that. So if they should be writing, you know, paragraphs in the paper or sitting down at their little lunch meeting and talking about anyone and being disgusted with anyone, it should be themselves, not you. So, because not once, not twice, but it's the 3rd time you saved my life, and I thank you for that.